Mr. Moylan of Guam is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. One of our career trade education programs is run by our Guam Trades Academy, or our Guam Contractors Association, our Trades Academy. And they recognize our Emerging Leaders Committee are young professionals under 40, and they conduct regular outreach programs with the middle schools and high schools. And how they attract our young kids is through two main events. One in spring, it's called Pizza, Pop, and Power Tools. It's aimed at encouraging girls and women to enter the trades. And then in the fall, we have Construction Warriors. That's aimed at recruiting both boys and men and girls and women to enter construction careers. Now, the Trade Academy was developed around also working adults. And it works very well for high schoolers because they treat them like adults. And because the Academy is developed around people also without diplomas, also works well with people who speak English as a secondary language. So our Trades Academy has a partnership also with our Guam Department of Education. And as a pilot program, they're assisting troubled students to go through the Trades Academy. And students must finish their certification and their high school diploma. These troubled students, 11 out of 12 of them graduate, and one on the honor roll. And despite entering the program with poor attendance records and grades. So the Guam Trades Academy annual evening classes, high school, integrates into the adult classes. And its goal is to earn credentials, to get employed above the minimum wage, and to graduate high school. So those high school students who graduate had jobs right out of school. And the Trades Academy has been successful in getting females into construction as well. The National Centers of Construction and Education Research serves as the basis for the Guam's Trades Academy and GOD programs, and it's highly successful. Right now, we have 362 people in this class in the Trades Academy, and recently we started a welding program, which cost a lot of money, and building up also a diesel mechanic class. The Guam's Trade Academy is also looking into starting up a fiber optics and elevator repairs too, and the Trades Academy is working with Alaska, Hawaii, and an Army base in Korea. So the bottom line for our Guam Trades Academy and states and territories is need for more authority and latitude in determining spending for CTE programs because they are closer to the problem. And Trades Academy at times doesn't pursue funding because there's just too many strings attached to that. So first question is for Dr. Volzer. And manufacturing remains a significant affected by skill gaps. And we have a new manufacturing company on Guam also. I helped cut the ribbon just the other month. It's called Appliance Science Tech Research, or ASTRO. It's a 3D additive manufacturer. And so, Dr. Volzer, could you elaborate on how industries identify regional workforce needs and aligns them with local training programs?
Thank you for your question. And congratulations on the ribbon cutting of that exciting industry. One of the things that we do, and I'm going to speak specifically to a program that we have, SME has launched, and it has launched nationally, and that is called the Manufacturing Imperative Workforce Pipeline Challenge. And we are working with 25 colleges across 17 states, and when you talk about scaling and finding out best practices and sharing those, we're doing it in multiple ways, and I promise I'm going to get to your question. One of the things, as I've said, that we do is that we really look at industry needs currently, industry demands, future demands for that area, and we look at the demography of that area. Who is inside the classroom, who is not inside the classroom, and how do we make sure that we are supporting the local economy by making sure everyone has accessible opportunities to gain the skills needed to enter into living wage occupations. We do this also as well by these presidents across these 25 institutions, community colleges, meet quarterly, and they engage in addressing the questions of what are the policies, what are the funding barriers that are preventing them from doing what they set out to do, which is educate their communities with the right skills to secure living wage jobs. From that also, we integrate with the manufacturing association so that we understand what the needs are from a state perspective. On top of that, we bring in SME's national perspective. What do we know industry needs? What are they adopting? How do we help integrate that? So we are looking nationally, and we are catalyzing locally, we are understanding locally, and we are scaling nationally. And so those are some of the efforts that we do, Congressman, to make sure that when we enter in and understand the needs of industry, not just immediate, but it's industry, but it's also what are the needs of the demography that are going to be working inside those four walls? What are the best programs? What are the skills gap? What are the job trajectories for those individuals to continue to sustain that employment there, grow the economy, and bring more industry to those communities?
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I'm looking forward to the CTA programs having more authority. Thank you.